Hey everybody, so I'm sure most of you remember Carol Jarvis. She's been on a whole bunch of my videos. She was in the Don't Stop Believin' video from ITF this past summer. We did The Headhunters from the year before. We did Stars and Stripes Forever for the 4th of July. Well, basically she's a great trombonist and a really good friend, and we only get to see each other a couple times a year because she's all the way over in the UK. And so this is my first video postcard to kind of show her and you all what I've been up to. Hey Carol! So we do things a little differently on this side of the pond, as I'm sure you well know. But if you remember back to over the summer when I took you out to the Blue Devils Drum and Bugle Corps rehearsal, and you were blown away by it, as we all are the first time we see and hear that. What you might not remember about that kind of group is you can only do it until you turn 21 or 22 years old. And there are other groups that don't have that age restriction, but eventually your work schedule or normal schedule gets in the way of this kind of rehearsal and performance schedule of a performing group like that. And so for many of us, we can't continue to do it. But in the music community, especially in the US anyway, there are all of these people in the brass and percussion world that have this collective experience and this training that I'm sure we use a lot of, but you don't actually see it, like marching around on a field and having spatial awareness when you're playing, and memorizing music really, really fast. Like, we probably use it, but you're not going to see that or hear it by just, watching somebody play. And so we're kind of in the shadows of the music community here with this collective training and experience and skill set, and we don't actually really get to use it typically, really ever again. But there's a professional group here in New York called the Tappan Zee Bridgemen, and when I was just starting out, I played with them all the time. They do all sorts of parades and corporate events and sometimes TV and commercials. And it's really awesome because it's all of these people that have this experience that went through this when they were college age. And when we get back together, it comes pretty easy because it was drilled into us pretty hard when we were doing it. And so I don't actually get to play with them as much anymore because I'm a little too busy, but the leader of the group has been wanting to do something really special for years and years, and he sent out the email, he planned it all out, and so I'm heading down to Manhattan to do something pretty cool. I will update you when I get there. So here I am in Manhattan. We are waiting outside to get let into the venue. Today we are filming an audition tape for the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. So here we all are, and it should be pretty fun. I'll try to film some bits of it. We're learning all the drill and the music today. And shooting it within a couple hours, so it should be really fun, and I'm excited. Hey, Future Chris here. So let me take you through a little bit about what just happened. So I walked in there, and everybody was wearing their very America flag shirts and watching drum corps, because of course they were. And then when everybody was there, we went over to the gym and started learning the drill, which is the movement we do, and putting that to music. So after we had pretty much the whole show learned, we cleaned some stuff, we checked some notes and some rhythms, we ran through a couple of the more difficult moves a couple times, and then we tried to keep it loose, because this is for Macy's, this isn't for the Drum Corps Hall of Fame. We were trying to keep it loose, wave to the crowd every so often, and yeah, have some fun with it. And so we did 3 takes, and this is what we ended up with. So there you have it. We learned a 5-minute audition show in a couple hours. It was fun, and if they accept it, you'll see us in the 2019 Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. So that's a long ways off, but we'll see what happens. Yeah, so this is what I've been up to. Some craziness. It's not always this crazy, but when it is, I try to take the camera with me. I can't wait to see what you've been up to, and if the other viewers want to check it out as well, definitely go to Carol's channel. It's Jarvbone, Jarvbone, and we will eagerly await your video reply.